Business owners of the late 1800s ran their factories very cheaply. They also sent people to sweatshops, where were places where workers worked long hours under poor conditions for low wages. In these places, the average weekly wage was less than $10, which barely paid for a family's expenses. Because owners wanted to keep their profits high, they refused to buy safety equipment for workers. Railroads wouldn't buy brakes or automatic train car couplers, which is why 30,000 railroad workers were injured and 2,000 of them were killed every year. There was a conflict called the Haymaker Affair, which killed several people and wounded about 100. In Chicago, 1886, the McCormick Harvester Company locked out union members who were striking and replaced them with strike breakers. The next day, union leaders called a protest meeting at the Haymarket Square. Police tried to end the meeting, and an unknown person threw a bomb which killed 7 police and wounded about 60. The police then opened fire on the people of the meeting, killing and wounding several people. The Homestead was a conflict in 1892 when companies responded by locking out union workers from the mills. The companies also hired 300 armed guards, and in response, they locked out workers, gathered weapons. The workers' pay was cut to 25% less than their wages. Pullman strike was a strike when the Pullman workers refused to negotiate. American Railroad Workers President Eugene V. Debs called on U.S. railroad workers and refused to handle Pullman cars. President Grover Cleveland called federal troops, which put Debs in jail and ended the strike. Many workers at most companies received low wages and few benefits. To try to combat this, in 1886, Samuel Gompers, a labor leader, helped find a new national organization of unions. This organization is called American Federation of Labor. Gompers was the AFL president for 37 years. The AFL focused on improving working conditions by using strikes, boycotts, and negotiation. By doing this, the organization won shorter working hours and better pay of workers.